there, this is Dr. Nicole Johnson-Luck bringing you another episode of Conversations with Source. I'm really excited about this one today because the question came from me, and it was about what is really the vibrational essence of self-respect. And that's something that I feel like in the personal development world we focus on a lot and equate it to our own worthiness. And there'd always been kind of a gap there for me. And I realized when I was meditating this morning that I'd really been looking outside of me to feel respect, to feel worthiness in ways like what my job meant to me and the status of that job and the awards that I tried to achieve and different accomplishments and my status in life and all these different goals that I would set for myself as a way to feel like I'm respecting myself in some way. And I came to realize on a deeper level that it was never really satisfying, that it became easy to achieve those goals because when you are a focus-driven being, you point yourself in the direction of it and it comes into you. And it became less and less satisfying putting these goals out there for me and then getting there and then thinking, now what? I wasn't really feeling anything inside of me. I wasn't excited about this stuff. I wasn't excited about me. And so I came to wonder, how does this relate to respect and respect for myself and respect for what I want in this life? How does this relate to any of it? And I decided to ask Source, or have Jake ask Source for me as I allowed myself to receive. So I'm really looking forward to this episode because I particularly love how it unfolds into a discussion of value and the idea of resonating with our true selves and our value in this world. And I just loved what comes forth through Source. So I'm eager for you to listen, so I will get out of the way and let you dive in to our episodes on value. Here you go.
What Nicole and I discussed is the idea of self-respect has traditionally been tied in so heavy with your job, your money, your finances, your standing, like all of those things that seem like they're important, but I think, and she said this, is they're not necessarily that important, especially right now when everything is kind of turned on its heel. In that is, what is the true vibrational feeling, the vibrational aspect of having self-respect?
We feel that the question you're really asking is, how do I feel good about myself consistently? And we are aware that your society, your culture, your world has come to use that term as self-respect, meaning I consistently like myself. I consistently love myself. I consistently care about me. I consistently enjoy who I am. I consistently value me. So how can I value me? How can I value me when I don't know what is valuable? Meaning, if I have previously associated my value with my job, my station in life, my worth, meaning my financial worth, what's in my bank accounts with the houses I own and the money I can spend, if I put that as my value, then how can I be valuable if I no longer have those things? If I no longer see that those things are available, how can I be of value if those things are not present or even seen as valuable from the outside world anymore? How can I be valuable when I've got a Bentley and it is no longer deemed a valuable car? And while we understand that that is not the case here, meaning you're not actually driving a Bentley, the idea is still there because your culture, your society, the vibrational aspects of it are in quite an upheaval, quite a throughput of change, and has been for many years, but has the energy of it has been expedited again and again and again. And so the society that placed their value on all of those external factors is now in, we will say, not quite a free fall, but a turbulent washing cycle of not knowing what to do with themselves. And so those companies, organizations, individuals, all of those beings, those vibrational existences, are now having to rethink what their value is in this world. Recalibrate to what value really is. And so we would say, what is your value in this world? It is, a job is just a job, is just a job. Despite how much you want to define yourself by how much work you put into it, how highly selective it is, how finely tuned you have to become in order to achieve that job. But it is still just a job of your choosing, a job, an avenue through which you to express yourself. And so thus, when you are aware that a job no longer fits you, a place no longer fits you, a location, a position within a company, an organization, all of these are different aspects of the same thing, meaning it no longer fits you because you have evolved beyond it. That means you have expanded your value. Meaning your value is inherent, and we have touched on this before in the joyful journey. Your value comes from being source energy and living in this experience and expanding who you are, evolving who you are. And as you evolve through this life experience, your vibrational value expands as a result. And so when you understand that your value is inherent, meaning you have become so valuable by living life and exploring the contrast, exploring the ups and downs in this life, and then choosing to become better, so to speak, become more in alignment with who you really are, more in alignment with your source energy, with your inner being, your source energy, your unique source energy, your unique frequency of source energy. When you have come into alignment with your source energy, then you are in alignment with your true value. You have stopped defining it by these external circumstances. You have stopped defining it by jobs and associates and cars and things that you own and experiences, so to speak. You understand that your value is your essence. Which is why in the culture where many of you have been raised up on that fact that your value is in proportion to how much you work, it drives you crazy that there is a whole segment of the population who does nothing, but somehow people perceive them and their thoughts as value. But there it is. They are expressing their vibrational essence in their thoughts. They are expressing their value into this world. And there is always going to be someone who resonates with that. And as you expand who you are, then your value expands. And as you resonate with that new level, that new position within your own vibrational existence, then you will attract new people who resonate with your message, your essence, your existence in this world. And that is your value. Your value is just in the very existence of who you are, your vibrational nature. And for so long, you have been looking at it from an external factor. That's not specific enough. You have been looking at it from a, how do I prove this to you? How much work do I need to do to show you how valuable I am? How much of a high echelon job do I need to have value in this world? And none of that is showing your alignment with who you are, because we are in a new age in this world, a new age of consciousness that now understands that the value is not in those things, of the having of things, of the experiencing of things. Not entirely vibrational accurate, but we will pause that and come back to it. It is in the expression, in the essence of who you really are. The vibrational essence, meaning being true to you and expressing who you are fully. Meaning we have come into an age of enlightenment where it is your thoughts coming forth, your unique vision, your essence being expressed out into this world. That is the fodder for so much growth in this world and so much more experience in this world. Your value is living true to you. Meaning not giving a damn about the rest of the world, not giving a damn about the jobs, about the things, about the having it all, because you know that your joy, your alignment, your experience, your peace within comes from staying true to you, staying aligned, and having the smallest gap between you and the expanded, evolved source energy you. Meaning you know that as life brings you experience, that there is ups and downs that cause you to want for more. And then you know that as a result of you wanting for more, your inner being says, okay, done. We wanted more. Now I have it. I am here. I am here where you wanted more. I am here where you wanted more. And so thus I am vibrating for you in that place of existence and telling you, knowing for you. And that's what you have to know, is that your inner being knows for you. That place that you asked for in that moment of ickiness, of upheaval, down feeling, lack of joy, whatever it was, in that moment of desire launching experience, your inner being became the existence and became the knowing that it is possible and has vibrationally become it, so that you can feel that you aren't there, but you can feel, I need to go there. I can feel it's possible because I've wanted it. So now I know it's possible because my inner being already exists there. And so I can no longer deny this, and I must be true to me. I must go down my path and my path alone. No one else's path. This is my path, and I am trusting it because my inner being is standing at that place that I said I wanted and telling me it's okay. Telling me I've got this. Telling me that I can trust this. I can trust in me. I can trust that desire. I can trust that it's okay to want those things. And every time you do that, every time you line up with that, the joy and excitement that you bring for others who say, they did it, so therefore I can too. You show them by example the power and the freedom that comes with lining up with the true and full essence of who you really are. As source energy beings, unique source frequencies here, living in this world, experiencing this existence. And so now we will come back around. This experience is about enjoying, bringing into you, manifesting the experiences of the money, the cars, the lovers, the relationships, the delicious meals, the whatever it is you want. But your value is not in having those things. Those things are a byproduct of you living in your value, existing in your value, and understanding and resonating with the value that you are as a source energy being. The value that you are, and aligning with your inner source, your inner being. The value that you are, and connecting with you and the true essence of your vibrational being. And as you start to recognize the moments of evolution and expansion within yourself of saying, I can feel that I'm different now. I can feel that used to bother me, but now it no longer does. I can feel that my desires are exponentially bigger now. I can feel that my visions for this world, what I want for this world, and for myself and for others, is so much bigger than I have ever wanted before. Well, my dears, that means you have just been able to acknowledge your growth in your own personal value. Because you have just expanded to a greater asking, and so a greater asking means you are pulling in greater source flow of energy to you and through you. You are allowing more of who you really are to flow into this world as a result of asking for more. This is an abundant universe, and we are pouring our focus, our love, our attention, our joyous energy that is so much more than what that word can describe. We are pouring it into each and every one of you on this planet. And what you have yet to understand, meaning most of you have yet to understand, that your value is inherent in who you are, meaning who you are as that piece of source. And so as each and every one of you comes into alignment with the knowing, the fuller understanding of I am source energy. And so thus I am special. You allow yourself to connect with your value on a deeper level, a level that is unflappable, a level that is unbreakable, because you understand there is nothing outside of you that is dictating your value. And thus you are never looking for it from others. Your respect is what you are demanding for others when you aren't clear on what your value is, when you aren't connected with your value. So we will finish that the concept of self-respect is not one we particularly enjoy, because it's often in a place of lack. We would prefer that you choose to say, I see and I know and I am connected with my value. And my value is expanding every day that I line up with me, that I line up with my source energy, my inner being, and I stay true to who I am and doing what satisfies me, what lifts me up, what continues to create joy for me, what expands my world and causes me to grow from within, feeling more joyous, more confident in who I am, meaning more secure in my own vibration, more joyous, more clear in who I am. Oh, we love when you are clear in who you are. Your joy is your value. Your joy is your clarity. Your joy is what brings you forward into this world and causes you to ask for even more. Your joy is a place of abundance. Your joy is a place where you feel your value. Your joy is where you feel the most valuable. And your joy is where people can see your value, connect with your value and say, oh, wow, look at them. Look at the life they are living. And they will think it's those external things that you have acquired and brought in from the universe. But those were just things you attracted as a result of your joy. And so we will finish this off as the cherry on top by saying, when you are connected with who you are as source energy, you are always in your joy. And however that manifests, joy can be manifested through focus, through happiness, through dancing, through experiencing an adventure. It's however you choose to express that joy that is you. And that is what we mean by you are each unique frequencies of source energy that came down here and intended to experience joy in your own unique way. So don't ever think that your value is dependent on how someone else has done it in this life. That is not you, and they are not you either. So don't look at them and say, I should do it that way. We love the song because I do it my way. That is the only way to do it, to inspire others to do it their way as well, and to line up with their source energy and to line up with their inherent value in this world. So set yourself free to choose your value, to be your value, to live in your value in this world and experience the utmost, fullest ever experience you have ever had of joy in this world by lining up with who you really are. And with that, we feel that there has been a dramatic vibrational shift of you understanding that your value is fully, completely you. There is no one else telling you what your value is or should be unless you let them. So don't ever do that. You've done enough of that in this world. And you can feel that this is changing. So let go of the need to get your value determined and affirmed by the outside world. Release that need because they will never give it to you. You are asking for them to say that you are valuable when they don't feel valuable themselves. Are we clear enough for you and why that exercise is important for you to understand?
Very much so, yes.
We appreciate you asking this question because it is clarifying in a powerful topic. It gives you freedom, it gives you choice, it gives you expansion in who you are and upliftment in who you are. When you know that your value is you as a source energy being, a unique source energy being in this world. There is no one like you here. There may be ones that feel similar, but stop looking for someone who is like you to give you the permission to do what it is that you want to do. You are here to do you. You and only you. So go forth and joyously experience what this world is as a result of you.
Oh my gosh, didn't you just love that? I know that I really loved receiving that segment and it felt so good. And I just felt like I was able to release some energy that just didn't fit me anymore and really come to appreciate me, and that me as a source energy being is bringing value here. My pure existence in this world is value, and me living this life is value, and us being our each individual selves in their unique state is value. And it's just so freeing to think about that. So I hope you found value in this particular episode, and I hope that you will go forth and shine your light into this world and be authentic to you and who you truly are and line up with yourself. So if you have any questions, please visit us at www.conversationswithsource, or if you would like to ask Source a question, send an email to asksource@conversationswithsource.com, and we will ask it in our next session. And then we are looking forward to offering a virtual seminars and webinars, whatever you want to call it, in the coming days. And so we'll be posting information about that on our website at www.conversationswithsource. And if you would like to get a little bit more daily inspirations, follow us at Conversations with Source on Instagram. We love to post pretty pictures and excerpts from the numerous recordings that we've done. And then, as always, as you're just joining us, you can peruse our free library of different recordings, do our podcast, and if you feel so inclined, you can do and join us on our 30-day journeys that we offer that are always on our website. There's a joyful journey and a journey of abundance that are really good and juicy. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you go out and just enjoy your life as you bring in value and your pure existence. Love you all and look forward to next time. Bye. Hey there, this is Dr. Johnson Luck. Just to give you a friendly reminder that this material is copyrighted to Conversations with Source in the year of 2020 and can't be used without our permission. For more on our copyright info, please go to our website at www.conversationswithsource.com. Thank you and have a great day.